out of this cage.
What's the matter?
I'm Hugh, and you're the pilgrim who turned on the electricity, right?
Word travels fast.
And word is, you help people.
Sometimes. Is that why you called me?
I need help. My kid went off the water tower earlier and hasn't come back. I'm worried.
How long has he been gone?
About 6 hours now.
That's a long time.
Wouldn't normally worry. Oh, he's such a strong kid, built like an ox. But it's been such a long time.
How old's your son?
Doesn't matter. I just want my kid back. I would take care of it myself, but there are 3 young children waiting for me at home. I can't leave them unattended.
Okay, I'll take a look for you.
It's not safe here. Let's meet in my place after you found him. It's down on Lower Dam Promenade.
Hey, I'm Aiden. What's your name?
Match?
I was asked to bring you home.
What about the infected up there?
There aren't any. It's safe.
Then, I'll just hang here. Tell Hugh I'll, be back later.
Look, your father wants you home. He's worried.
Hugh ain't my father. I just work for him. Like a slave. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to go back. You can't make me.
What's Hugh's real story?
Never mind. I don't want to get other boys into trouble.
No, it's okay. You can tell me.
Stay out of it, okay? It's none of your business.
Fine, I'll talk to him myself. You really want to stay here?
Sure. Not my first time alone in the city. I can take care of myself.
I bet.
Hey, Aiden. Thanks for clearing out the infected.
No problem, kid.
Attention! Stick your chest out, Elmo. What happened? Where's Match?
He says he's not coming back. Doesn't want to work for you anymore. What's he mean, Hugh?
None of your business.
You made it my business when you sent me after Match.
Got me there.
So what exactly are you doing with these kids, Hugh? Match seemed desperate not to come back.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'm training them to survive.
Come again?
I've taught him to steal and spy
For you?
for anyone who pays.
Are you crazy, Hugh? If the peacekeepers catch them, they'll have no mercy.
That's the first thing I teach them. How not to get caught. It's a fucked up world, Pilgrim. No one's gonna go easy on these orphans.
I'm living proof of that.
I teach them how to survive. Isn't that what fathers do for their children? Match doesn't understand that. Not now. He's at that rebellious age. When he makes it in the city, he'll realize it's because I prepared him.
You're not gonna go after him?
I'm not holding anyone here. We're family.
Butcher's men are high on some weird kind of drug.
My days are in the rear.
Good to
You read
see
my
you.
man, I'll never hear.
Somebody's having a good day, huh?
Oh, boy, am I ever. Come on, take a sniff.
Wait, a sniff of what?
Exactly. The stench is gone, innit? So how do I smell? More lily or lilac, would you say?
I don't know, lilies, I guess?
Lilies are my favorite scent. Finally, I can approach the most wonderful lady in the world without shame. And it's all thanks to the guy that opened the taps for... Wait a sec. Holy fuck, it's you! You're Aiden.
Maybe.
If that's so, may I ask something of you? There's this certain item I'd like to give my Madeline.
Okay, what?
A red dress from the old clothes shop at the beginning of Station Road in Quarry End. I know how it sounds, but Madeline, she wore a dress like that once. It'll bring back our old memories from before. You know, from before everything. I'll be a geezer before I manage to get in there. You understand? Meanwhile, some fancy man's been hanging around Madeline.
Right, so you don't have much time.
Exactly. Look, see that picture behind me? It'll show you what you're looking for.
Just because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one to lean on, that's when you know you...
Horace, found it.
Oh, shit. Listen, Aiden, there's one more thing. I saw your face when you told me how I smell. You were lying, weren't you?
What? Listen,
Relax. It is what it is, I know. Rubbed myself with flowers, but it didn't help. I really don't want to mess up this date with Madeline. I need perfume, Aiden. If you could go to the old pharmacy on Market Street, I'll be in your debt till the end of the world. If you do it, I've got something to give you. Trust me, you won't regret it.
I'll see what I can do. Okay, got the perfume. Horace?
Aiden. So the thing is, so the situation's, has changed.
Changed? Listen, Horace, if you ask me to fetch one more thing,
No, this isn't a chat for the radio. Come here as quick as you can.
You've got this whole glow going on.
Really? I mean, yeah, of course. Shame you never had time for me before.
I was busy. Real busy. But inside, I've always been fond of my Horace.
I'm sorry, I need to have a word with my friend.
Just don't keep me waiting.
that's not Madeline, is it?
I know what you're thinking, but it's not like that, Aiden. She's the one who came on to me. That bath, man. I think it gave me... It's the confidence, man. Women sense it.
What about Madeline?
I love her, you know, but... Did you check out Ada? Never even come close to a beauty like that before. And she's great to talk to. And we both like climbing. And she laughs at my jokes. I mean, not many do, mind you. She came up to me and just sort of latched on. Fuck, who do I choose?
I don't exactly have a lot of miles under my belt, but as they say, strike while the iron is hot. True love, like you have for Ada, you might not find that again.
Yeah, I think you're on to something. Gosh, I feel like I'm 20 again. I think I've fallen for that Ada.
Inhibitor container detected.
out all my
crystals.
pumpkins.
Crystal trading is purely speculative.
That's why it's attractive to
Did someone get up on the wrong side of the bed today?
Why not? You're so beautiful.
Inhibitor container nearby.
Do you know the golden rule of surviving in Villador?
Don't trust anyone?
That too. But there's an even more reliable adage. You're slow, you're dead. A Nightrunner told me that years ago. And damn, he was right.
You knew a Nightrunner?
Yeah, dated him even. But we split up. I couldn't keep up with him. Get it?
Well, shit happens.
I mean, have you ever seen a vigilante and a pumpkin farmer form a healthy relationship? Anyway, you're this pilgrim that just came to town, aren't you? I heard that you're a hell of a runner and a climber.
Ooh, guilty, Your Honor.
Well, maybe you can make use of this thing my boyfriend left at my house. A Nightrunner's journal. It's got a map of the Nightrunner's lethal challenge. He designed it. Man, was he proud. Most just couldn't hack it, breaking their arms and legs all the time. Nothing made the fucker happier.
I'm guessing he was the course champion?
Obviously. And I'm guessing you'd never do half as good as him. But if you look over his sketches, you could certainly learn a lot. He had some badass moves and he documented them all.
So, you're just giving me the journal?
You can have it, but only if you have the guts to challenge and beat the track yourself. Don't tell me you're chickening out.
I don't believe it. My boyfriend would be so pissed off.
I'm thrilled, though. Would love to see you break that record again. Anyway, as promised, here's my boyfriend Anton's old journal. Use it wisely.
since I started listening to Perfume radio first thing in the morning, the days have seemed brighter. 47.
Wait, what? 55 minus 8 is 47.
Oh, a smart aleck, are ya? Well, for me, that's one jar less, so there you friggin' go. No need to be so pleased with yourself.
You need more jars?
There are no more jars, wise ass. Why do you think I'm sulking over the 8 I lost? The problem with people is that they take things for granted. Things like glass. It's been around for ages, made from a naturally abundant material. Sand. Sand! Add soda ash and limestone, and presto. You have glass. Friggin' simple as that.
Not anymore, it isn't.
You bet. Not with the industry dead and transportation between settlements non-existent.
So, I guess you can't afford to break any more jars.
And that's exactly what my boys have been excelling at lately. Look, I know it's not easy to clamber around the city with jam on your back, but I mean, there has to be someone who can do it without falling and breaking a jar. Or am I asking too much?
It depends on who you ask.
Well, I'll be damned. You're cocky, and you got balls. Jars on the table if you're ready for the challenge. Don't forget, be careful with those. They will break if you fall from too high.
I delivered your precious jars.
That was neat. And I mean that literally. Come back if you're ever of a mind to help me out again.
I'm screwed. There's no way he'll believe me. And I'll look like an asshole.
Why?
Why what?
Why will you look like an asshole?
Oh, because my new supplier, Edgar, has turned out to be a man of his word, which is very rare these days. And I can't screw up our first transaction. I just can't. And it's all because earlier I accidentally kicked the table leg so hard that I could barely stand. Forget about walking.
Let me guess. You'd like me to run an errand for you?
Well, yes. Precisely. Run. And fast. You'd save my ass. And my business.
Well, running is one of my specialties.
Thanks, Aiden.
Don't thank me just yet. Where do you want me to run?
I promised Edgar that if he brought me flour, I would exchange it for crow's eggs. Don't laugh. No bullshit. Seriously. The flour arrived as promised, but without you, he won't get the eggs. And he'll think I've swindled him. Won't even give me the chance to explain my injuries either. Can't say that I'd blame him. I wouldn't trust me either. But I know where the nests are. I can mark their locations for you.
And what is he gonna do with crow eggs? Those birds will eat anything, so I imagine their eggs taste like crap.
He wants to make a tree cake for his wife. It's a special cake that you turn on a spit, like lamb, so the heat burns out any impurities in the ingredients. He's angered his wife and wants to apologize to her. She occasionally mentions a tree cake that her grandmother once made. They say it's delicious. Then, will you save my business and Edgar's marriage?
I'll give it a shot. How many crow eggs does he need?
The more the better. Apparently, there are 40 eggs in the original recipe. Of course, those were chicken eggs. Who would eat crow eggs back then, right? Anyway, it's important he gets those eggs, so I don't lose his trust. Trust is priceless. It would be for anyone, right? I thank you in advance. Only Aiden, you know how fragile eggs are. You don't handle them carefully, and, well, the yoke's on you.
Aiden, you've been around a while. You're practically one of us now. Yeah.
Go on, Aiden. Grab that. You got the eggs? Wonderful. And they're all intact. My God, you're a genius, Aiden. Anyway, if you feel like helping again, you can always hunt for more eggs. Basket is on the table.